Hey, what's up guys? It's Claudio here, and today is time for an FTP test. It's been a while. I think the last time was November, and I did a 20-minute power test on a Zwift race. So I just started up a Zwift race, and I said the first 20 minutes, I'm gonna hammer it and see what I get, and then extract the FTP by taking 95% of that 20-minute power. And I was able to do 264 watts for the first 20 minutes of that race. So that gave me like an FTP of 249, 250. Now, that time I was out of the saddle the entire race for those 20 minutes. So I was spinning at like 65 RPM. It's not really the way to go for an FTP test. So I was really grinding out those watts, and I think it wasn't very accurate as far as my FTP really is supposed to be. So that was out of the saddle power. Now I'm gonna be completely in the saddle. I'm gonna check where I am. Hopefully I can be somewhere in the 250, 260 range of FTP based on this test. Let's see how it goes. I've never done it, and I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna do a warm-up. So as we see, let's see, training. There's this warm-up that I downloaded, GP Llama Ultimate Warm-Up. As you can see, 7 minutes free ride. Then we have a tempo. I get 8 minutes of 200 watts. Rest. Then a little bit more higher tempo, sub-threshold, and some sprints. I put my FTP as 235 just to kind of get it started. And I am using erg mode. That means that the computer is going to control my trainer. I have a Tax Neo, and it's gonna control the resistance the entire time. So I'm just gonna pick a good gearing and stay on that. And then the FTP test is gonna be right here, the ramp test. All right, so I'll see you after the warm-up. All right guys, I'm back from the warm-up, about 26 minutes. Some zone 3, like 200 watts at 8 minutes. Then some 10-second, 20-second intervals above 300. I feel like I'm warmed up. Got my heart rate up. I broke a sweat. Let's see, hopefully it was enough. But guys, check this out. Do any of you know anything about gravel racing? It's like such a new thing. It's becoming really popular. We got bikes like this. I know it's kind of pricey, but super sweet, right? Like, I'm so into it. Maybe next year I'll get into some gravel races. All right, let's stop this obsession with bikes and get into some hammering. Let's see, training, FTP test. I put my FTP at 235 right now for this test. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. Definitely in erg mode. That means that the computer is going to control my trainer. So we need that. Boom. Here we go, 5 minutes free ride. Then we start hammering. I have no idea where I'm gonna land on this thing. Kind of nervous, excited. Kind of feel like these things are putting my whole manhood at stake. You know what I mean? It's like what I'm worth. It's like taking the SATs or something like that. It's kind of dumb, but you gotta do it if you want your zones, right? This is a maximal effort until exhaustion. So every pedal stroke counts. I'm gonna try to keep my cadence up, right? Yeah, here. 80 to 95 RPM, as steady as possible. Okay. So again, my last FTP effort, 20-minute effort, was 264, and I was completely out of the saddle, right? It was a Zwift race. I just did the first 20 minutes hardcore out of the saddle, but I was spinning at like 65 RPM. That's not really an FTP effort. This one, I'm gonna stay in the saddle the whole time. So I can't muscle my way through it like I did last time. I mean, I can, but it's gonna be different muscles and it's gonna be more realistic. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt big time. My quads are gonna be blowing up like around 260 watts. I'm gonna be hurting big time. And let's do this. By the way, I'm training for a stage race. My very first stage race, Green Mountain stage race up in Vermont. That's Labor Day weekend. And super excited about that. It's 3 to 4 stages, 4 stages really. Time trial, like a 5-6 mile time trial is the first stage. Then there's a circuit race. Then there's like this Mad River race, which is 60 some miles or 70. And then the last stage is a criterium in Burlington. Super technical. I've seen videos, it's fast. Excited, nervous about it, but I just got to jump into it. You know, I have no idea what I'm doing in stage races, if I can even do such a thing like 4 races in a row or even 3 back to back. I mean, my legs are going to be cooked by the criterium. So, but the only way you find out what it's all about is by doing it. So it's just like having no fear, jumping in. What's the worst that can happen? You get dropped. Okay, I got dropped a bazillion times already. I'm kind of immune to it. If you guys watch all my videos, I'm like the king of getting dropped. So I'm not afraid of that anymore. It is kind of embarrassing when it happens, but you just suck it up. I've been able to hold on now. I'm kind of more confident. I'm definitely more confident than I was at the beginning of the season. Especially after doing the Rockley Crit in New Jersey. I got some skills, some bike handling skills from there. And I really developed the mindset for racing. You gotta be always moving up. Move up, 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 up. Constantly, or you're gonna fall back. So it's all about the grit. This test is gonna start in like 30 seconds. At some point, I'm just gonna go quiet. I'm gonna be deep in my pain cave, and it's not gonna be fun and games anymore. Here we go. First minute is 100 watts, whatever. No big deal. Oh shit. I'm gonna change my gearing so that it's not cross chaining. So it's nice and smooth. Yeah. Gotta keep my heart rate down. By the way, my max heart rate is somewhere around 187, 190. I've never seen it go above 187. So anytime I am in the 170s, I'm hurting big time. I have a feeling my legs are gonna go out way before my heart rate maxes out. I'm weighing about 154 pounds right now. Okay, I'm nervous. I'm like nervous. Okay, 120 watts, whatever. I'll let you know when I'm feeling some real work in my legs. I gotta get my heart rate down though. I gotta stop freaking out. I gotta get this down to the 120s, below 120. I gotta chill. There we go. Nice deep breath, taking it down to 120. This whole thing is mind over body. You can always go harder, further than what your mind tells you. You gotta block that out. Block out those signals. Your mind is telling you to stop moving your legs. You got more, you always have more. I'm gonna see what that's all about right now. Let's see if I have the mental game. Sometimes I really don't have the mental game. But sometimes I'm like hardcore grinding my teeth. I gotta get into it though. Gotta keep my cadence up in the 80s. Let me know if you guys are interested in me doing a Zwift race. I've done them. I don't know if they're interesting to watch. Maybe they are. I suck at them. They go up so fast. The first minute is insane. I don't know if I should be talking. I think my heart rate is creeping up. I need to stop yapping. After 200, that's it. I'm going quiet. You gotta focus, man. Okay, 200 is my zone 2. I mean zone 3. It's the end of my zone 2, the start of my zone 3. Heart rate, not amazing. It's creeping up. Cadence up, keep it up. Work stuff. I'm a musician. I play and manage in a couple of bands in the wedding industry, private events. I'll tell you more about that later. $240. This is my threshold, right around here. Or at least I think it is, or I thought it was. This is work. I'm working here. Heart rate, not good. Doing some real work here. 173 HR. Okay, my HR is high. Nervous about that. Legs feeling okay. I got this. I'm gonna grind. Here we go. Cadence up. Cadence up. This is work here. Heart rate is so high. I don't get it. Arms are feeling really not good. My arms are like a little lightheaded, but in my arms, a little tingly. Oxygen is going to my brain, my heart, not my arms. Okay, I gotta shut up now. Cadence up. Up. Cadence. There you go. Pain. Pain. Up. Yeah. Small cramp in my stomach, pain. Cadence up. I'm nervous. Leg's not good. Fading. 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 Cadence. Cadence up. Cadence up. Wow. 242. Damn. You know, okay. That really, I could not continue, I swear. I'm going right into a zone 2 for 30 minutes. And I'll explain. This is going to teach my body to adapt quickly after a long, sort of long, not really, after a high intensity effort. So like in crits, when you're attacking or you're covering an attack, those kind of sprints that really fatigue you, you got to come back to the group and you got to keep riding, right? So this is supposed to simulate that. So I got to go right into 150 watts for 30 minutes. Okay, I'm catching my breath. I gotta say, that seems accurate, the FTP test. 143 is better, much better than any kind of in-saddle power. It's not as good as my out-of-saddle power, but that's expected, right? So I'm happy with that 142, whatever it was, 143. So that's where I'm at. Should give you guys some context, some idea. Probably puts me at like 3.4 watts per kilo, 3.5, something like that. My goal by the start of next season, so March, my goal is to be at 4 watts per kilo. So that's like close to 300 watts FTP. Maybe 290, something like that. And that's it, guys. Again, let me know if you want to see some Zwift racing. Happy to do one for you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see some more of these videos, and I'll see you out there. Peace.